Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't already know me, my name is Yasmin and I am 18 years old. Okay, so I'm coming at you guys today from my kitchen because today's video is all about what I eat in a day as a college student who is very busy, who also wants to lose some weight. So before we get started, some background context. So literally, I wanted to be in my true element. Like, I just finished class, I'm in my sweatpants, you know, I'm in my AOPI sweater, I'm just chilling at home today. And I am so excited to announce that today's video is the second video in my new fitness series. If you guys haven't already watched my first video, I'm giving you guys all the juicy tips and tricks on how I lost 10 pounds in 1 week. So yeah, if you guys haven't already checked that out, I'm gonna put it in the description box down below. But anyways, let's get started. But before we get started, some background context. So I'm not actively trying to lose weight, but at the same time I am. So basically I am gonna try to be as healthy as possible, but at the same time, when I'm like way too overstressed or way too overworked, and like I can't necessarily completely stick to exactly my plan, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I don't really mind, so my weight does fluctuate from time to time. But when I am trying to be healthy, this is normally what like my day would look like, or honestly on regular days, this is just what my day would look like. So this week what I'm gonna try to do is have a 4-hour eating period and a 20-hour fasting period. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna follow it. I'm going to attempt. So today is my first day of trying to do that. So right now it is currently 3:22 p.m. But yeah, my plan was to eat from 4 to 8 p.m. because I think that's like prime eating time for me. So it's time for breakfast. But before breakfast, we're gonna be starting off with some apple cider vinegar. So basically, I don't know if this is a myth or not, but this is supposed to help you lose weight. Okay, so I'm guessing this is like around 2 tablespoons. And now I just added some water, and this is literally what I'm just gonna have right now, because first of all, it's gonna suppress my appetite, but at the same time, I don't want to have this on its own and then not eat anything for a while, because I don't want to get like stomach ulcers and I don't want to like destroy my stomach. So yeah, I'm just gonna be drinking this and then making my breakfast right away. Disgusting. Okay, so something that I have for breakfast literally almost every single day is oatmeal. And before you guys click off, because I know every single what I eat in a day video has oatmeal for breakfast, let me tell you guys, okay, so this was a journey. Like, I used to think oatmeal was nasty. I would not be able to swallow it. Anytime I would eat it, I would throw up. But then I learned how to make it properly, and now it's literally my favorite breakfast. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to make my favorite breakfast. Okay, so first we're gonna get our packet of Quaker Oats plain instant oatmeal, because we don't have time to be cooking it in a pot and then cleaning the pot afterwards. So we're just gonna pour that in our bowl. So the next step is to boil some water in a kettle, and usually I'll just fill half a cup of boiling water and then I'll let it sit. By the time it's like absorbed, the oatmeal should have kind of a runny texture. But instead of like already starting with the toppings and the flavors and the whatever, the next step is actually my secret tip. So basically, I will make this with water, but then I'll bring some almond milk, you know, some unsweetened vanilla almond milk, because we're healthy that way. And I'll just add like a splash, or like maybe 2 splashes. And then what I'll do is I'll put it in the microwave for like 45 seconds to a minute. I feel like if I put it to a minute, it might like overflow, but 45 seconds is good. So I don't know if that's necessarily my like secret little tip or like my secret little recipe, but I don't know what it is about just that one extra step that makes the texture, it just makes the consistency so much better. And something that actually makes the consistency so much better and the flavor so much better is peanut butter. So the thing is, I usually like to get the plain oatmeals because I don't want to get something that has so much sugar and so many calories. So instead what I'll do is I'll just like add my own flavor. Oh my god, amazing. Look at this. Can you guys see this? It's such a like thick consistency. Okay, so next step we're gonna be adding 1 tablespoon of light peanut butter for some flavor. And then we're gonna bring our chia seeds because we need some omega-3, you know, we need some fiber. You know, put an okay amount. I don't necessarily measure it. I mean, if it looks good, it looks good. And next, cinnamon. Again, this is something I used to despise because when I was younger, the first time I ever tasted cinnamon was when I did the cinnamon challenge, and I literally threw up afterwards. So damn, I've talked about throw up like twice this video already. I usually just like to add like a dash or like 2 dashes because I do not like when cinnamon overpowers, but I do like when it has that, like, how do I explain it? When it's there, but it's very subtle. Next step is to grab all of your berries. I just have some blueberries, some raspberries, some strawberries. Usually I will also add a banana, but we don't have any bananas, so I just added like extra berries. So the thing is, also with my oatmeal, I want it to be as filling as possible because it's the first thing that I'm having in the morning, and then I don't want to keep making like food again and again and again, you know, or like I hate when like I have to keep snacking because my breakfast wasn't filling, so I just rather have a filling breakfast, you know, type of thing. So usually I like to add the strawberries on the bottom and then the blueberries and then the raspberries. I don't know why, but it just tastes better that way. Okay, so one of my final steps, this is the reason, chocolate chips. This is the reason that my oatmeal is literally the best oatmeal in the world, because chocolate chips aren't necessarily unhealthy, you know. Okay, and my last step, and this is what tops it all off, is just a simple honey drizzle. Again, I don't like use any specific measurements. I just kind of eyeball it, and if it looks good, it looks good. Okay guys, so this is my elite breakfast oatmeal. This is literally the best thing you can ever have for breakfast, trust me. I mean, come on, look at that honey drizzle. Look at those chocolate chips. I'm literally obsessed. Okay, so next we have our lunch, and trust me guys, this lunch is elite, and it's so simple. Every lunch that is so simple is elite. But anyways, not the point. I'm literally just gonna be having a sandwich, so I already went ahead and toasted my bread, and I just have some hummus here because, you know, I'm Middle Eastern and I literally cannot have a 1-day break from hummus. Guys, honestly, this lunch is elite because hummus is elite. Like, get you a dip that can be used in a sandwich, that you can eat as a snack, that you can have as a side on the table. Amazing. Anyways, next we have our spinach. So I already went ahead and washed my spinach, and it was just drying on this paper towel, if you guys were wondering why it's there. Next, we're gonna go ahead and cut our cucumber. Beautiful. And lastly, all we're gonna add is a tomato, and that's literally it. Okay, so this is what it looks like before it's closed up, but that's basically all that it is. It's literally hummus and toast and veggies, and trust me guys, this is such a good and filling lunch, especially because you're eating it on toast, and like carbs like keeps you full for like a good amount of time, I would say. Okay, so lastly we have our dinner. I don't know why I'm so excited about this, but oh my god, this lighting is not doing me justice, guys. I swear I usually look better in real life. That didn't make any sense, but anyways, I was saying I swear I look better in real life. But anyways, for dinner, we are going to simply be having shrimp and green beans. Let me tell you guys, I have this really weird like obsession with green beans, but I don't think it's an elite vegetable. I mean, an elite vegetable would be like cauliflower, you know, like we love cauliflower, but green beans is like right there at number 2. But anyways, we have our shrimp over here. These are already peeled. All I'm gonna be doing is taking off the little tail and just popping it on the stove. I just have my handy dandy pan over here, and literally all I do, I'm not the type of person who fries or uses a lot of oil. Yeah, I like using this because you can control how much oil you're using, but at the same time it's not like you're dipping it in oil. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Okay, so this is all the shrimp. All I'm gonna be doing is waiting till at least these are cooked like halfway through, and then I'm gonna get my green beans, which are already defrosted, and I'm just gonna like mix it in together and just add spices and all, and that's literally just gonna be my dinner. So first, the most basic thing, salt, pepper, chili. Again, I'm the type of person who loves chili. I can never have enough of it. Garlic powder, and then some paprika, smoked paprika, because I like paprika on everything. Okay guys, so I know this is like a basic dinner, but I think the reason that I like it so much is the reason that I like paprika so much, because I add it onto everything, is because when I add paprika onto this and then it cooks, the way that it smells reminds me of these chips that I used to eat in Lebanon when I was a kid. And like, I usually go to Lebanon every single year, but this year was obviously super difficult, so I didn't get to go, and I'm really sad. It's been almost 2 years, but this makes me so nostalgic. I don't know why. Oh my god, I'm about to be really sad. I should cut this video. Okay guys, so this is the final product. Oh my god, this is literally like, what, 200 calories? Maybe a little bit more, 250 maximum. Shrimp literally have no calories, and neither do vegetables, but this is also so filling, especially because like we already had our carbs for lunch and we already had like fiber for breakfast, so this is like the perfect ending for the day for me. And look at that, honestly, doesn't it look so good? Okay guys, so those would be my 3 meals for the day. I would say this is around maybe 1,200 maximum. Like usually when I count calories, because like I told you guys, I don't like use specific measurements, I just estimate, and sometimes I'll purposely overestimate just in case, because I'm like, okay, this is like the maximum I could have eaten. But anyways, I would say the whole day is maybe like around 1,200 or maybe less. Like the breakfast was maybe 450 to 500. In the end of the day, I don't really think calories count or calories matter that much. I mean, as long as you're full, as long as you're satisfied and happy and you feel energized, that's like what's most important, obviously. And yeah, for me, this is honestly what would get me through the day, especially if like I'm busy throughout the day, because what I like to do is sometimes I like to cook everything in the morning. I don't like to meal prep that much, but I like to cook everything in the morning and just be ready for the day, because especially when you're a busy college student, you don't have time to like just cook and then clean and then take a break and study and then cook and then clean and then take a break, and then, you know, like you really can't do that. It just eats up all of your time. And honestly, for me, these are meals that I find so easy, so simple, so tasty, and so delicious in my opinion. You know, this is what satisfies me, but at the same time, they literally don't use any dishes at all, like barely anything. Like what, a sandwich, I use the plates, you know, and paper towel. Same thing like for my shrimp, I use the plate and one pan, you know, like it really doesn't affect you that much. And yeah, and for weight loss, I would say that these are healthy, but at the same time still yummy, and you can totally alter it to your taste, you know, so easily. Like if you don't want shrimp and green beans because you're vegan, you can easily have plant-based meat and green beans, you know. But anyways, that's the end for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed recording it, and I genuinely mean I really enjoyed this. Like I feel like I want to do more cooking videos, you know, like videos in my kitchen. I don't know, I just love being in my kitchen. I spend all my time here every single day. But anyways, as usual, you know the drill. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. And again, as usual, if there's any type of video you guys ever want me to do, make sure to put it in the comment section down below and I'll be more than happy to do it. I'll see you guys next week.